Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alex is here with Haute Modesty. With today, I have my Empties, and it is like completely full. I've been trying to give you some of my well-used stuff and all the other, extra things so I can get rid of this, but I still have tons. And so let's go over and see what my faves and what my fails were. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing which those are, please stay tuned. Welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. As I was saying, I have a whole basket full of stuff, of empties actually, and some of them may not be exactly empty because I may not have finished the products because they were just that bad. Yeah, I have a couple of those. So I want to share with you what those things are, and I needed to get it done because it's like, oh my God, I have to throw all these away so that way I can make some room for new ones, right? And so before we do that though, let's go ahead with our motivation. And this is one that just came up, and it's kind of simple, but I thought it was kind of cool. And I really like the background of this. It's like, it looks like a sunset to me, not a sunrise. I don't know. I guess it's perspective, right? What does it look like to you? It says, be grateful for what you have today. You may not have it tomorrow. Be grateful for what you have today. You may not have it tomorrow. And that is so true. And we sometimes take things that we have in our lives for granted. I know I do. Like sometimes, like my husband, he is so wonderful. I mean, he's the best guy in the whole wide world. Through my eyes, of course, but I don't really appreciate him the way that I should. And I am appreciative, but still, sometimes you should do something different, or at least I think I should. And just out of the norm, out of the blue, and just say, hey, you know what? Thank you for all that you do. And, I think that makes a difference. And being truly grateful for having him in my life, because tomorrow I may not have him. You never know, what life brings you. So, I mean, it's so important. It might not be a person. It may be a thing. It may be anything in your life, right? I mean, you have it today, may be gone tomorrow. And so you really have to be appreciative, appreciate it, truly be grateful for, the moments you have with it, because you may not have it forever. So, yeah, just remember that, guys. Okay, alrighty, that's that. And, I have some really good videos that's going to come up, what I'm really interested in recording, which I have some blushes. I want to give you as far as reviews on them. I bought a few. I've had some that I've had forever, and, it's been my tested and true. And I also have some concealers that I want to share with you as well, and some bronzers. So those are the things that I kind of focused on, and I did actually buy some new ones because there were some releases and I really wanted them. And I know this is not the first time you guys are gonna see it, because people, as soon as it comes out, people are gonna be recording it. But what I want to do for you is give you, time tested, and I've used it for a month, and this is what I think, in case you haven't bought it. And so yeah. And hopefully it's still helpful. But yeah, because I could actually buy it and go, okay, I bought this, but what information did I just give you other than the fact that I own it, right? So yeah, I wanted to be useful for you. Okay, so without further ado, I got, seriously guys, this thing is like so crazy. Look at it. I don't even have room in my garbage can right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I do have a garbage can that I could use, a real garbage can, but I don't want to usually put it in here, but I will. So anyway, without further ado, and I do have a couple of things that's my husband's, because I just want to share with you, maybe, you have spouses, or maybe you actually use these things and you like them, and I just want to share that piece with you too. So the first thing, speak of that, is Authentic Beauty Concept, and this is a hydrate cleanser for dry hair. I mean, he loves this line. I mean, you know, several things that he uses out of here, but he does like the UI the best, but he still likes this. He used all of this, and by giving him the choice of which one do you want, you know, if I'm going to repurchase it for you, he'll say, I want the UI shampoo, but I like the Authentic Beauty Concept conditioner, or whatever it may be. But this one here is actually for dry hair, and I know that this is this came in one of my boxes, and it was actually a whole, like a kit of this stuff, and I had gotten it a while ago, right? I think I got this at A1A Beauty, which I don't, you know, have anymore, but this actually I know works really well, and he seemed to like it, and he does have dry hair, and he doesn't have dandruff, thank goodness, but I mean, he does have dry hair. He said this really does work well for his hair, so yeah, that's that. Okay, staying with the same. Okay, Olaplex Balm Maintenance Conditioner. And this is mine, and this is the Olaplex. This is what I use, and I love this product. It really actually keeps my hair really nice and strong, and I truly believe that. And I use actually the shampoo with it. And so shampoo is step number 4, and this is number 5. And so it comes like this as a set, and you don't need very much. It took me about a year to use this one right here, this set. And you don't need much at all. You just need a very little bit, even with my hair, and you just get it in water, and it just really suds up really nice, and it makes my hair feel very strong, and it feels like my hair does by no means feels fine at all, but it has the ability to, you know, be stick straight, which I really love. And I think this shampoo and conditioner is really good. And this is for all hair types, I believe. It is for all hair types. But they do come in different kinds. Like if you want to, now they have what they call the clarifying shampoo, and you can get that for somebody who might use a lot of hair products, like maybe hairspray, and on top of that mousse, and then some cream, styling cream. If you do that, you should actually at least once a month use a clarifying shampoo to get all that junk off, and then, you know, use your other shampoos along, you know, the rest of the time. And Olaplex, I can tell you right now, has a great one, and I actually use their gray hair shampoo as well, and I do that once a month to strip out the brassiness in my hair so it could look really gray and white instead of like brassy, and it works wonderful. So I cannot recommend this. I mean, I so highly recommend it, I should say. Yeah. Okay, that's that. And next, speak of hair products, this is my Batiste. Okay, this is dry shampoo because I don't wash my hair every single day because sometimes my hair gets oily depending on, you know, what it's doing out there. I have no idea what's going on out there. I mean, today was like really humid. I'm like, what the heck? And, you know, yesterday was bone dry. So you never know what you're going to get in this environment anymore. So sometimes I need dry shampoo. And I always love to have dry shampoo on hand. And believe me, I have tried, I'm going to say at least minimum, and I know there's more, 10 different brands of dry shampoos, and I usually get them in like beauty boxes, and they're about that big. And I have to tell you, of all the ones that I've used, I like them. You know, most of them, they're okay, but Batiste, I mean, and this is the cheapest drugstore brand in the world, and I got this one actually at TJ Maxx for $9.99. See, TJ Maxx, $9.99, and this whole huge thing. And I mean, it's great. It smells really nice, and I don't mind fragrance in my hair care products because there's no like blood vessels running through your hair and to vasoconstrict it and all that stuff, so I don't really mind about that. Skincare, yes, no, you know, fragrance please, but for hair care, I don't mind. And this one is called a tropical, and it's exotic coconut, and it just smells so nice. My hair just smells really clean. It's not over the top, but it's nice. And, you know, it's just a regular spray. And I did use this all up. Actually, I am on my second can. And love it. And it does give you a little slight bit of white cast though. Slight bit of white cast. Which does not matter to me because my hair is white. But if you have like black hair, you may want to go with the Batiste non-whitening one. Because they have different ones. They have like 10 different ones. And they have one that doesn't show any kind of white. Or they even have one for like dark hair. Or red hair. So they do have them different. So take a look. And it is very affordable. And I love it. Okay, and next one, oh, this was my husband's. I wanted to show you this Wistful. You remember I told you about it? I bought him new because he loves it and he asked for it, and which is the Honey Balm that he loves. And I told you when he gives me because he hadn't given me the bottle yet, but here's the bottle right here. And he used it all up, and, oh, he keeps the cap still on it. Aw, he's so good. Okay, see? Completely gone, and he is not one to waste, so he dug in there with his little Q-tips and he got every bit of it out. And I talked to you about this, and he totally loves this moisturizer, and this is one that I continue to keep buying for him. Okay, it's by Wishful and it's called Honey Balm. Okay, and the next thing I have here, it's completely full, as you notice. This is by Deciem, and it's the, you know, the Chinese makeup company, and this is one of the things I got in the kit, I think, when I first ordered it, and this is the setting spray, and it has a powder in it, and so you have to shake it up before you use it. It's supposed to mattify your makeup, and here it is. But let me tell you, I used maybe, as you can see, I used very little of it. I used it once. Why did I only use it once? Because I had put on makeup nicely, and like all of my like setting spray, I like to put it all over. This ruined my makeup. I mean, this really ruined my makeup. There were splotches of white. It wasn't even distributed, and I thought, well, maybe this is not good, and I sprayed it on myself. Let me see if it works. Okay. I don't know if it's going to dry fast enough, but there's like, you can see, it leaves a white cast. It leaves a white cast on your skin. And so it's like, yeah, and then if you don't get it really good and sprayed out right, like way out here, I mean, you're going to get like white spots like I did. I just don't have time to be messing with that. So yeah, total fail for me. I mean, if you guys use it and you like it, that's great. But this is the makeup setting spray. It's called Living Completely Deciem. So there it is. Total fail. And like I said, it's full. Going in the garbage. I don't even want to give it away. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and another one here from my husband. This is the organic argan oil. Or yeah, argan oil. And this is just an oil. And what he does with this is that he gets this and he puts a couple of drops after he washes his hair. He does this and he puts it in his scalp. And he really loves this. And it actually smells really nice. It's natural. It's organic. And it keeps his skin. Maybe that's why he doesn't have dandruff. Yeah, because he's got heck of dry hair. But he doesn't have any dandruff at all. And maybe this is why. And he rubs this on his scalp after he gets out of the shower while the hair is still wet. And he'll get in there and just put it on his hand, just a couple of drops, and then he's in there doing this stuff. Before he does anything else with his hair, he kind of lets it like dry and then starts doing all the other stuff. So maybe that's why he doesn't have dandruff, because I always thought people with really, really dry hair, especially guys, they get dandruff. You know, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask him if that's why he uses it. I don't really know. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's that. And my husband just dinged me here. Well, he's in the garage drying the car. Okay. Okay, there we go. Say, okay, I gotcha. Okay, so moving on. Next thing here, something I must love this stuff. Okay, this is Urban Decay All Nighter. This is setting spray. I do set all of my makeup with this because I myself, you know, I have to rinse my face a couple of times a day before I pray. I know you guys heard me say this like a million times. But yeah, so, you know, if I put this on, it doesn't allow the makeup to come off. This almost like waterproofs it a little bit, depending on the foundation I have underneath. If I have a waterproof foundation underneath and use this, forget it. That's nothing's budging. And so, but I do like it because it keeps the makeup in place, and I believe that. I've been using this for many, many years, and I ran out of 2 of them here. You see? I have one here. I have one here, and I have another one going right now as we speak because I do love it. It works. I spray it after I put on all my makeup except for my lipstick. I leave my lipstick off at this point. I spray my face all over, and then I kind of fan it with the fan, and then I put on my lipstick and I'm ready to go. Right now I'm wearing that as well. And I think it actually keeps my makeup from, you know, running, and it keeps it from moving, because a lot of times I wear cream makeups in the winter time and I need something to settle it down, because I don't want to powder it either, because if I powder too much in certain parts of my face, it'll crease, right? Because I have fine lines. So on the parts that I don't powder, I do powder some places, like here and here, right? And here and here. But where I have lines, I technically don't powder them. Unless if I do powder it, I will use this for sure. Focus in that area. And so that way it doesn't run. So now, as you can see, I did spray this in the morning when I lift. Yeah, and I am wearing today, I am wearing my Chanel foundation. Yeah. And so, yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and pitch that. I hope I remember, I try to write down what I'm wearing today as far as makeup and put it below. And I am wearing the transfer proof Dior Forever lipstick in Forever Paris. So yeah. Okay, and another thing that I really depend on, and I love to exfoliate my skin, but not like mechanically with beads, never. I do exfoliate my skin using a chemical exfoliant, and this is a 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. All you do is put it on in the morning after you tone, and just you go. And this is it right here by Paula's Choice. And I do like to use this one. I've been using, now this comes actually as a gel. So I've been using the gel one that I've been really loving. And so, but this one, definitely, I do go through this quite a lot, okay? And I like to exfoliate to get off all the dead skin that's like sitting on my face, you know, because sometimes the skin dies, especially with using Retin-A at night, you know, they die and there's cell turnover and collagen is being built up. If you don't exfoliate what's on top, it's just going to sit there and it's going to make your skin look really dull. So it's really important that you exfoliate. I do use exfoliator once a day, daily. Okay. And so it's a chemical exfoliator. So it's not like you are rubbing, you know, little beads of sand on your face. It's not like that. It's very smooth. Okay. And next, staying with skincare, this is my Paula's Choice Perfectly Balanced Foaming Cleanser. I do love this a lot. And I mean, I used to use this exclusively, but now I have some by CeraVe that I need to use up that I've gotten. And so, but I definitely will go back to using this because this is just so nice. And especially if you have combination to oily skin though, oily combination, you should get this. It's a foaming cleanser and it's nicely balanced, your pH balance. It has, let's see, light lather, easily removes oil and makeup, and it preserves skin's protective barrier. So yeah, it's the Resist line, and this is really good. And this is a foaming one, so how you can tell what's for oily, normal to oily combination versus a dry is that the foaming cleansers are for the oilier skin, and the non-soap cleansers, that doesn't, you know, foam or anything like that, it actually doesn't have any soap in it, is for dry skin. And so that's how you can tell. Okay. Now, here's one that's completely full. This is Dr. Loretta. I just got this in my box, right? It's the Urban Antioxidant Sunscreen SPF 40, and it's broad spectrum. Brand new, brand new. I used it one time. Complete fail. Darn thing burned my eyes. Oh my God, this thing burned. I'm like, what the heck? I mean, I put it on like I do all the time, all of my sunscreens, right? I use two exclusively now. I used to be one, just Paula's Choice, but I found one by Shiseido that's got hyaluronic acid in it. It's oil-free and it didn't burn my eyes. That's the problem. There are really good sunscreens out there, but they burn my eyes. And I can't have that because it starts to tear. And the next thing you know, my makeup's running, right? And my eyes are red. That's exactly what this did. And I was just so disappointed. It's not like I got it in my eyes or anything. You know, I still have to put it on my eyelids, right? Because it's sunscreen. That's a very sensitive area. Unless I'm going to be wearing, you know, sunglasses the whole time, which I'm not. And so, yeah, I was very disappointed because this is a completely full one. And you know what? Now that I think of it, I think I'll just go ahead and hold on to it. Put this on like on my hands and my arms. I didn't think of that. Even though this is made for the face. And plus, I think my husband may like this because he's not putting on makeup or anything. So, you know what? I'll give it to him. I almost threw it away. So, yeah. Okay, the next thing is the Tinted Moisture SPF 46 by Dermatology. And this is for the anti-aging type. And this is the one that Stephanie, opinionated horsewoman, I mean, she will die by this. I mean, this is her go-to, her gold standard for sunscreen, and it is good. It is really good, but I find that this dries out my skin. I think it's because of the couple of mineral sunscreen that's on it, just sucks the fluid right out of my skin. And I do use this when I'm not wearing makeup, but I do not wear this under makeup because it does dry out my skin way too much. But it is beautiful. I like it. It's very neutral. It's universally tinted, and it works. But yeah, it's something that I can't use because my skin is normal. It's not dry. It used to be dry, and then I discovered why that was, and then I started using the proper moisturizer, and now it's normal. But this actually dries out my skin, so I have to be really careful because I'm at that fine balance of I could get really dry skin or I can stay normal, and I'd rather stay normal. So this, good without makeup. Yeah, but not under makeup. So, yep, that's that. And then, staying with the theme of sunscreens, this is Shiseido. As you notice, I haven't emptied my empties for a long time, right? I mean, I think it's been like 6 months. That's why you're seeing so many of these, because I do go through them. And this is Shiseido. They don't make this one anymore, but they did improve upon this one. The shape is the same, but it's a little bit more colorful container, and it is the same SPF. No, I think it's a 46 now, and it has hyaluronic acid, but this works really well, and I like this one. But this one I had to be really careful with because this one did burn my eyes a little, but not too much. I would really avoid putting this around my eyes, but I wanted to use this one up because they're kind of expensive, so I did use it up, but it's not something that I would have purchased again had it been the same as this. But the one with the hyaluronic acid, they say no burning, no stinging. I said, let me give it a try, and I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back, guys. It burns my eyes because you said specifically it doesn't burn my eyes. And guess what? It doesn't burn my eyes. It's great, wonderful, and I love using it. Okay, this one here is by, how do you say this? Is it Isna-Tree? Isna-Tree. I don't know, but this is a hyaluronic acid Airy Sunstick SPF 50. It is a sunstick, and what it is, it's an SPF, and it's like this. But of course, I've used it enough where it doesn't come up anymore. Just a little bit left here. And what I would do is, this is the stuff that I actually put on top of my makeup because it doesn't run. And like if, let's say I am out and about and I'm outside, and if I'm inside, I'm not going to worry about it. I just use my powder SPF. But this one here, like if I'm outside and I need to re-put it on, this is really easy. The way it's shaped, I mean, it just runs along your nose and your lips. And my husband loved this one. I mean, we shared this one, and I took this to Hawaii. It is SPF 50. I do need to get it. You can get this on Amazon, and I need to actually order it because I know this is Innisfree. That's what it is, because here is the sample I got from Sephora, same brand. So I want to try this packet, and if it's good, I'm going to order a couple of different ones from them, because sunscreen for me, mucho importante, guys, mucho importante. Okay, the other one is Clean It Zero. You guys know about this, Clean It Zero. Love this. I just bought another giant one, this one that was giant I found. And there it is. Use it all the way through. And this is one of the best eye makeup and makeup removers, waterproof makeup removers. And this is equivalent to the Clinique Take the Day Off, but at a fraction of a price. And actually, I like this one a little better because the one from Clinique does leave a little bit of an oily residue, whereas this just rinses very clean with no oily residue. Love this. This comes in like original. It comes in purifying, which is this one. I think I bought the original one because I like the original one as well. And they come in like 4 different kinds. So yeah, very inexpensive. Love this. I mean, yeah. I really like that cleanser. Okay, here's something here by Clarks, and this is the Oh, Botanicals Deep Moisture Mask. Oh, this is the one that I use barely anything. Look at it. It's actually, okay. It's the Botanicals Overnight Mask. My goodness, this smells like they just crushed a bunch of gardenias and stuck it in a jar. I couldn't stand it. I tried to use it one time. I put it on. It's a night mask. You're supposed to leave it on. And I'm like, I was already in bed. I kept smelling it. I'm like, no, I can't do this. So I had to get up and rinse it off. This is, you know, I think the product would have been really good, but it's Clark's Botanicals. I mean, really way too much gardenias in there. And, you know, I mean, it's like, what does gardenias do anything? Nothing from what I know other than make things smell good. But, yeah, no good. Not going there. I'm afraid that I would have woke up with my face all puffy. Oh, my other one, the Tinted Moisturizer SPF, same thing. I went through that as well. Yeah, I must have had a lot of non-makeup days. Okay, and what is this? Oh, this is my Ordinary, and this is my ascorbic tetraalopalmate solution, 20% in vitamin F. In other words, vitamin C. So this is one of the vitamin C's that I tried. I'm going to be honest with you. You know how I feel about the Ordinary. You know I love them above all else. But this one, no, you know, I'm sure the product is good. It does what it says it does. But guys, I don't like anything oily on my skin. And this actually, like, it was oily and it didn't absorb. It kind of sat at the surface. And, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure it worked. It's vitamin C. My skin didn't look bad. So, because if I don't do vitamin C long enough, I start to see like little brown spots and stuff because it doesn't clarify my skin. It doesn't, you know, get rid of the free radicals and get rid of my brown patches that vitamin C helps to do. That didn't happen. So I know it was working, but man, I mean, I had to live through like a month of this, you know, just sitting on my skin. So I used to wear it just before I went to bed. Right underneath my retin-A is what I did because I couldn't wear this under my makeup. So yeah, kind of a fail, you know. I guess it's good if you like things oily and you need it, you know, I don't know. You need to wear it overnight, but I mean, that's not something I want to wear over my makeup. Yep. Okay, here's another one. I didn't finish this bottle either, and this is, what did I? Did I? Oh, I did. I'm sorry. This is the, never mind, this is the wrong one. Okay, this is the Enthalios AOX, and this is the sunscreen SPF, Daily SPF 50, and it's by La Roche-Posay. It's Daily Antioxidant Serum with Sunscreen, and it has the Cell OX Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 50. This does work really well. This works well, but again, you have to be careful because it will burn your eyes. Okay, and this is one of the ones, I think this is one that if you sweat and it runs into your eyes, it's going to be burning. So, yeah, it's good product. And like I said, if you're not going to put it around your eyes and, you know, you're not going to be sweating where it's going to run into your eyes, you're okay with this. But, I mean, you know, I don't have anything bad to say about any sunscreen, to be honest with you, as long as it works. Unless, of course, it's something that says, you know, there's no white cast and I put it on and I'm like, I look like a kabuki. You know, like a kabuki dancer. I don't know if you know what that is. That's where the kabuki brush came from. Kabuki dancers is the ones that in Japan, they wear all white makeup and like really red lips and, you know, the slanted eyes and they're like a samurai. Yeah, that's a kabuki warrior. Anyway, yeah, I digress. Anyway, this is going really long. So let me see if I have anything else I really need to point out to you. Again, another fail. Murad. Essential C Daily Moisturizing Broad Spectrum SPF 50. No way in heck a vitamin C is going to be good for 3 years that the sunscreen is going to be good for. No flipping way. There's no technology that has made it happen. So right there tells me, I'm not really, yeah, I don't believe it. I'm not really a fan. And this says antioxidant rich SPF. Moisturizer with vitamin C and potent antioxidant ginkgo biloba, and that's exactly what it says. And it's got the, let's see, it doesn't even say when it expires because it has to have like a date, right? Yep. Here's the expiration date because sunscreen does have a requirement by the FDA to show when it expires, and this thing is good for like 3 years. And believe me, that vitamin C would have been gone long time ago, especially in a clear container. So that right there told me, nah, I don't even want to try it. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. So, okay, the next thing I have here, what else? I have a bunch of junk that I don't really need to go over. Well, I have the little miniature, you know, all-nighter spray. Why is this thing like, oh no, I put water in it, that's right. All-nighter spray sample. Okay, and this is my Born This Way concealer, multi-use concealer. You know, I'm going through the concealers. I should have probably held this back. It's a big doe foot. It's okay if you're trying to conceal, you know, some really difficult to conceal stuff, but it's very heavy. And, you know, I don't have a whole lot of need to conceal. So, I mean, I don't really get dark circles under my eyes. And if I use something too thick like this, and if I don't really blend it out with the sponge with the water, what'll happen is if I don't stretch it, it'll actually gather underneath my eyes, and it'll, you know, it just looks terrible. And a lot of times, a lot of people are looking for crease-free concealer. There isn't such thing. It's always going to crease if you have, you know, lines under your eyes. It's just trying to find that one that doesn't look as bad when it does crease. And this one here, because it is thick, and I mean, this is great for hiding other like imperfections. Don't get me wrong, this is good stuff. But for like a mature person like me who has lines, okay, I ran out of time. Means this is going way long. It's a good thing it's almost over. As I was saying, as a mature person, product like this, if you're going to use product like this, you will have to really stretch it using water, because otherwise you're going to get way too much, and then it's going to actually crease really bad thickly. So yep, that's that. And let's see. Oh, this is the one I wanted to tell you about. The 8% AHA gel exfoliant. This is the one I'm using. This is the gel. This was the sample, and I used it all up. And then so it lasted me a month, guys, using it every day. And so I bought the pump. Pump one is a little bit bigger. And I'm using it now, and I love it. Love it, love it. And that, whoops. And that actually allows me to, exfoliate my skin. Okay, I think that's it, right? No, I still have a bunch of stuff, but you've seen it before. It's my loves. Again, I'm going to tell you about this one, Strivectin. And you have seen this over and over and over again. And this is something that I love. This is a neck cream and décolletage area cream. And it works. It is the Tia Advanced Tightening Neck Cream Plus with gravitating CF light lifting complex. And I do believe this actually works, because when I use this, I notice like my necks don't kind of like goose up as much as it does if I came out of the shower and it's like all goosey, and I put this on and it actually works. And you know me, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be like, but you know how many times you've seen this empty. So I'm gonna continue using it until it doesn't work anymore. So yeah, that's that. And let's see, I have some, these are tiny things that I think I told you guys about, that I didn't like these masks, you know. I think I told you about this one, the Clarity one, that it's kind of like, it itched and it did a whole bunch of stuff it's not supposed to do. So yeah, not a fan. And oh, this is another one, the SPF, this one burned the worst of all of them. I was like, oh my God, get it off, get it off. I mean, this around my eyes, it just, oh, it was so bad. It felt like I put gasoline on there. And I was so sad because I like this company, and it's by Peter Thomas Roth. It's water-drenched broad spectrum SPF 45. Water drench, yeah, you're gonna need a water drench after you get this near your eyes. And so that's it right there. I wanted to tell you about that, so I wanted to go ahead and save that. So yeah. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. All the rest you've seen. Yeah. All the rest you've seen. So, okay. Alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope I added some kind of value. So, you know, hearing what I went through with some of this products. So, if I added any value, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell and selecting all, so you know every time I upload a brand new video. Alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. Thank you for spending a long time with me today. I know this was a long video, but I want you to remember, have a good day, good night, good week, a good weekend, whenever you're watching this, and it doesn't matter. But just remember, in a field of roses, be a wildflower and never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. the rest of this stuff now. I gotta go get a bag. It's just so much stuff. You know, I put water in this thing. Let me make sure it is water. Yeah, it is. And I think, yeah, I shouldn't do that without marking it because then I'm gonna be like, okay. So anyway, all right. So guys, yeah, my husband just finished washing his car, so we have to go to Costco and buy some stuff, and I'm really not looking forward to it. And I've been on a diet for like 2 days, no, 2 days, no more than that. I've been on a diet since Wednesday, and today's Sunday, and I'm doing pretty good. I lost a couple of pounds, but I need to be really careful. Yeah, and I went to have coffee this morning with a good friend of mine, and she's Japanese, and she does translating. That's her job. She translates Japanese English. And so she works for the universities, and she does all kinds of, for the hospitals and for actually government people. And so she said, well, let's get together. Let's have some coffee. And then, I had to sit there, watch her eat a almond pastry and drink some really nice latte. And I'm like, So I ended up eating like keto. I don't know what they call it. It's a keto snack thingy. It's like this. And I'm like, yeah, interesting. But it's not a, almond croissant. And I had a cappuccino, which was good though. But you know what? I need to have more cappuccino. I feel really tired today. Anyway, so I'm hoping to be able to get this up for you today. I hope. I got a bunch of things to do, but I will try to do that. I'll download the stuff now and then edit because I want you guys to have something to watch today. Okay? Okay, alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. I love you all, and I do have some reviews coming up for you guys for especially this eyeshadow. What I'm wearing is the Tweed number 4, the Tweed. Okay, I mean, I love it. Don't know if it's worth the money though, to be honest with you, because you truly have to be a Chanel fan and a Chanel lover to understand the concept of this eyeshadow. Because yeah. I'll talk to you guys about it later. But anyway, alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. I'll see you soon. I love you. Mwah.